Welcome to Traveler's Tales. I am your host, Greg Alonzo. Today I will be your guide through history as we take a look at the Hesperides, the nymphs of sunsets. Before we begin, just a quick reminder that we post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon to be notified each time we post new videos. Moving right along, mythology tells us one thing, while archaeology tells us another. Who then were the Hesperides? Today we will take a look at these enchantresses who were known by many names. The Hesperides, the name originates from Hesperos, meaning evening. This is also the origin of the name of Hesperus, the evening star, or more commonly known as Venus. In Greek mythology, they were known by many names. These include nymphs of golden light and sunsets, daughters of the evening, and nymphs of the west. They were also called the Atlantides for their reputed father, the Titan Atlas. Ordinarily, the Hesperides number 3, like other Greek triads, the 3 Graces and the 3 Fates. In some accounts, the Hesperides grow in number to 4 and then 7. Apollonius of Rhodes gives the number as 3 with their names Aigel, Eurystheus, and Hesperia. Why then are the Hesperides important to Greek mythology? According to Hesiod, the Hesperides were the guardians of the tree that bore the golden apples which lay at the far west and beyond the great ocean. These apples were a gift from the goddess Gaia to Hera on her marriage to Zeus. With regard to this imaginary location in the distant west, the Hesperides tended a garden and often sang as they toiled the soil. It was also believed that these clear-voiced maidens possessed the power of sweet song that could lull their will upon those who heard their melodies. Where then was this blissful garden that the Hesperides tended? Tradition has it that it was located in a far corner of the world to the west and near the Atlas Mountains of North Africa. This area was believed by the ancients to be at the edge of the encircling Oceanus, which was believed to be the world ocean. Pliny the Elder was even more specific in his identifying of the location of the garden of the Hesperides. He made claim that it was in Lixus, which was in Morocco. According to Greek mythology, Lixus was where Heracles met and defeated in single combat the Berber champion Antaeus. Just what did Hercules have to do with the Hesperides? The 11th labor of Heracles was to retrieve the golden apples guarded by the Hesperides. Once they were in his possession, he was to present them to Eurystheus, king of the Tyrrhenes. It is also believed that Hera did not completely trust the Hesperides with their task to tend and guard her garden. In turn, Hera also placed in the garden an immortal, never-sleeping, 100-headed dragon named Ladon as an additional safeguard. In later years, it was thought that the golden apples were actually oranges, a fruit which was not known to the Mediterranean world before the Middle Ages. A second tradition for the Garden of Hera was the ancient city of Tartessos, which lie on the Iberian Peninsula. To further support this idea, the Greek word for oranges is Portucale, after the land we now know as Portugal. Pliny makes claim that the name Hesperides is applied to an island close to the coast of southern Hispania. The site was thought to be the original Punic colony of Gades, which we now know as Cadiz. At length, Heracles is tasked with stealing the golden apples from the garden of the Hesperides. Finally making his way to the fabled garden, Heracles tricks Atlas into retrieving the golden apples for him. Heracles did this by offering to hold up the heavens for Atlas while he gathered up the apples. Unfortunately for Heracles, Atlas did not want to take the heavens back. Instead, he offered to deliver the apples to King Eurystheus for Hercules. However, the ever-clever Heracles once again tricked Atlas into taking the heavens back so he could adjust his cloak and make it more comfortable. Heracles then reneged and simply walked away with the apples. What of the dragon Ladon? In an alternate version, Heracles slayed the monstrous beast. This was no easy task, as the dragon had twined and twisted itself around the tree that bore the desired fruit. After careful consideration, Heracles realized that his only option was to shoot the dragon with his bow and arrow. In conclusion, we can see that the Hesperides, the Garden of Hera, and the Golden Apples all play an interesting role in many of the adventures told in Greek mythology. Thank you for once again joining us for this edition of Traveler's Tales. Just as a reminder, we post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon to be notified each time we post new videos. For your convenience, we have also posted our email address and Instagram information. We enjoy hearing from our subscribers. Don't hesitate to contact us with any questions or comments you may have. If you haven't subscribed to Traveler's Tales, please do. This really is the best way to help our channel grow. Traveler's Tales will return with part 2 of the Hesperides, the Nymphs of Sunset. Until we meet again at the crossroads of folklore and fact, Kartistos.